So today as we look at pride, I looked up the Latin word for pride, and the word is suburbia. Super, B-I-A. Doesn't that sound like something you'd just put on a superhero's chest? Give him a big OS? Pride is self-esteem gone amok. It's the excessive belief in your own abilities. Healthy self-esteem is a good thing, but pride is healthy self-esteem run through one of Ripley's mirrors. Pride takes healthy self-esteem and exaggerates it until it becomes grotesque. When I was a kid, we would talk about somebody who was prideful. They would say they had the big head. Did they use that expression around here, or is that just something, have you heard, you got the big head? Is that an expression that you've heard? Maybe it's just a Tennessee thing, I don't know. It's the idea that when we use that term, we were saying that person thinks I'm better than anybody else. I think I have all the answers. And the ultimate expression of pride is when I think that I'm so great that I don't even need God. That's ultimately where pride leaves. When I'm prideful, the needs of others are way behind my own needs. I crave attention. I act arrogantly. I pretend that I'm the master of my own universe. Today we live in a day and age when everything is relative. You have your truth and I have my truth, and that works for me, and if that works for me, it's okay. If something else works for you, that's okay. There are no absolutes. I get to decide what's good and bad. And let me tell you, that very philosophy is an expression of pride. The whole philosophy is an expression of pride. While the 7 deadly sins may be the basic recipes of all other sins, it's pride that is the basic building block of the other 6. It is the most dangerous. It is the most deadly of the deadly sins. And that's why number 2 in your message outline is so important. I must acknowledge my problem with pride. I must acknowledge my problem with pride. I just can't say it's the other person's fault. I can't be proud that I'm not as proud as other people. Pride is a heart issue. It's an excessive belief in one's own ability. Pride is raising up my own ability in myself to the level ultimately of God. In Ezekiel chapter 28, there is a lot of discussion about what that passage means. But it appears to be a description of the being that we tend to call Satan, the serpent that fell in the garden, of him being cast out of the heavenly realm. And a key verse there is verse 17. It says, "Your heart became proud." When you think about it, what is the basic sin that caused all the problems that we see in the world? Every wrong that we see in the world. What is at the heart of that? At the heart of that, the very first one was a being who became proud. And as a result, fell. Pride is exaggerated self-esteem. It becomes grotesque. It becomes deadly. And ultimately, the person in their own mind sets themselves up above God.